I thank the distinguished ambassador of the Russian Federation. Thank you, Vasily. Now, I would like to speak on my. I would like to make a statement in my national capacity as the representative of Indonesia. First of all, like others, we would like to thank Acting ASD Ramesh Rajasingam for his updates on the humanitarian situation in Syria. With over 11 million people already in need of humanitarian assistance, my delegation is deeply concerned with the increased suffering of the Syrian people due to the economic fragility and the spread of COVID-19 pandemic, particularly with various hostility in some areas of the countries, as stated in the Secretary General's report. My delegation also remains alarmed with the growing number of people in Syria who are food insecure. A targeted and sustained humanitarian response is key in addressing these challenges. We are pleased that despite difficult circumstances, the United Nations continues to provide humanitarian assistance throughout Syria, and it is important that the aid meet the priority needs of the people. Now allow me to highlight several points. First, the importance of a prompt, rapid, safe, and unhindered humanitarian access. We urge all relevant parties to take all appropriate steps to promptly facilitating safe and unhindered delivery of humanitarian assistance for all civilians in need. My delegation takes note of the Secretary General's report regarding the first cross-border aid delivery under Resolution 2533 of 2020, of which the operation have become more costly, less timely, and with higher risk. Indonesia appreciates the ongoing efforts to ensure that these operations continue with minimal impact on the Syrian people and look forward to receiving more details and information on this issue. We wish to also encourage key parties, particularly the Syrian authorities and the UN agencies, to continue and strengthen their coordination in order to increase the cross-line deliveries. Second, on Aluk Water Station. My delegation wishes to specifically address this issue since the water station, which provides water supply to almost 500,000 civilians, has been disrupted many times. People in Al-Hasakeh Governorate, including people in the Al-Hol camps, are continuously facing a crucial water crisis. The severe water shortages faced by these vulnerable communities with the threat of COVID-19 outbreak as the background is indeed disturbing. We commend the UN and its partners for their efforts to addressing this issue and scaled up water tracking. However, it is crucial to ensure a sustainable and long-term solution to this problem. Indonesia encouraged the UN to continue advocating all relevant parties for a sustainable agreement on the facilitation of access to water as basic services in accordance with international humanitarian law. The third point is that my delegation urges all parties to the conflict to immediately cease all forms of violence. We have stressed this over and over again. All parties to the conflict must respect the ceasefire agreement and do everything in their power to protect civilians. The fragile humanitarian condition in Syria should not be met with additional hostilities. The international community must secure all efforts to assisting the Syrian people and to preventing another humanitarian tragedy. Millions of Syrian people are no longer capable to experience more devastation or distress. Before closing, on the Constitutional Committee, my delegation is pleased to note that the third session of the committee in Geneva is resuming. We wish to extend our support to all the committee members and Special Envoy Pedersen, and we wish them all the very best in moving the discussion forward. I thank you. Now I would like to resume my function as President of the Council. I now would like to give the floor to the representative of the Syrian Arab Republic. Ambassador Bashar, you have the floor.